everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dr. Jessica Louie, your coach to an intentional and joyful life and certified KonMari consultant. Today I'm really excited to come in to talk about this topic of 5 ways to break your Shopaholic addiction. So if you're enjoying this video series, I would really appreciate it if you subscribe below and liked this video. There's also links in description below as well. So this topic is really important to me because I was previously a mindless consumer. I will admit that before I found the KonMari method, I was purchasing clothing nonstop. I was going through a burnout episode and I was just trying to cope by shopping. And when we get into the shopping addiction, we really want to look into ourselves and figure out, what are we doing? Like, why are we coping? Are we coping because of something else in our life? And really address the root cause of the problem. So throughout the KonMari method, I've been able to put that in place and really stop my shopaholic addiction. At that time, it was the clothing. And you saw some of that probably if you follow my fashion blog, Petite Style Script. I went through ups and downs on that journey as well. And now I'm really passionate about helping people break that addiction because we don't always need to buy new clothing. A lot of things you see in my blog on there is not new. It can be, old or borrowed and things like that. So let's get started with 5 ways to break your shopaholic addiction. So a lot of these tips do relate to clothing, but you can apply it to any part of your life. There's only one that's very specific to clothing. Okay, so the very first one and the most significant one is unsubscribe. So many of us are subscribed to so many emails, and these emails include companies that we purchase from or have purchased from in the past, and they obtain our email when we make that purchase. And then they start sending us emails about sales and offers and discounts, and then we get into this habit of clicking into something and purchasing something that we never wanted, that we did not have on our wish list, but it was on sale, it was a great deal, or they sent so many emails I couldn't refuse. My philosophy personally now is to unsubscribe from all email lists and I have a 0 inbox policy. If you're not familiar with that, you can just look below in the links. It's a 0 inbox policy I'll talk about in another video and blog post. But unsubscribing is really helpful. You don't get the alerts, and it is really difficult to unsubscribe at first, but there are software to unsubscribe from multiple different systems. I'll include the link to that. It's called Unroll Me, and you can do that, and it might not take effect immediately. It might take 3 days or a week for you to stop getting all those emails, but it will change your life. It will change your inbox. Second one, don't go to the store or don't go to the mall. If you are in the habit of going to a particular store or a particular plaza, location, mall weekly, or a certain time of the month or things like that, or that you consider that a social outing, don't go. Find somewhere else to hang out and meet people and socialize at. That could be at people's homes or restaurants or coffee shops or other things, or get outside in nature instead, hike and things, take a walk. So don't go to those stores if you think that you're going to purchase something. It's pretty easy. It can be pretty difficult at first, especially if this is a social event for you or if this is on your calendar and it's a habit, but you can break that habit and create a new routine, and I really encourage that. 3 is to make a list. So this is being really intentional. Throughout the KonMari process, you can make a list of what you own. And for my clients, I have a client exclusive joy journal where you make a list of what you own, and you also make a list of what you need or really need to help your life. So let's say you need a business suit and you don't own one, so that would be on your need list. And you'll be able to know, what exactly do you own, what do you need, or what are you saving up for, and stick to that list. So if you know that you need a certain piece of clothing or a computer coming up or a camera or something, and you need to save up for it and you need a plan for it, then when you are tempted to purchase something and go back into your Shopaholic type of addiction, you look at this list, and if it's not on that list, you decide not to purchase it. Or you make that decision-making process available to you to decide, should I add it to my list? But, if it's not on your list, it usually means you don't need it, and it can be something you forgo for now. Okay. Fourth, if you're shopping online, which most people do some of their shopping online, I know I love shopping online because, it is convenient, especially living in Los Angeles. It can be pretty difficult to get to a store depending on traffic and location. So online shopping is pretty convenient, but it can definitely contribute to the shopaholic addiction because it's so easy to click on something and just push buy, especially if your credit card is saved, your information is saved on your account. So I recommend, if you're going to do online shopping, that you leave the item in your cart for at least 24 hours. So if you need something and it's on sale, or you saw something and you're not sure about it because it's not on your list, then keep it in your online cart for at least 24 hours. Come back when you've had time to walk away and reflect and clear your mind, and then come back to it and see, do I really need this? Is this going to spark joy in my life? And if you don't, just remove it from your cart. You can also save it later if you want to put on a holiday gift list or something else, but it helps with that process so you don't do this easy clicking to buy things that you really don't need or want. Finally, so this is clothing related, is a capsule wardrobe. So the rule, or the common quote is, most people wear 20% of their wardrobe 80% of the time. That's significant. That means we're not wearing most of the clothes that we own, right? Because we're going back to the same things over and over again. So I highly recommend capsule wardrobes. These don't have to be minimalist wardrobes. They don't have to be 10 items. They can definitely be as many items as you want. Many of the ones that I put together on Petite Style Script for women, you don't have to be petite to wear them, it's just my name, are about 30 to 35 pieces. But you can definitely go higher. You can have 50 pieces, and you change them out either seasonally. I do a lot of seasonal ones, or you can do monthly ones, so you change them out each month. But this just helps you, so you have a set number of pieces that you're going to wear for that period of time, and you don't have to have so many decisions that you make each morning about what to wear. And you know that you have quality items that are going to last, and they're not these trendy things that you throw out month to month or year to year. So I highly recommend capsule wardrobes. Also recommend Project 333 if you're not familiar. I'm going to include the link below to that, as well as my own capsule wardrobes. So these are 5 ways to break the shopaholic addiction. These really helped me. The most significant one that really helped me was the emails and the unsubscribe, and I really hope that you'll consider that or make baby steps towards that. So if you have any questions or comments, please comment below. Please remember to subscribe to this channel if it sparks joy in your life, and thank you again for watching.